Britney Spears caught once again drinking in public, and the media is going crazy. We got to talk about this latest drama, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibe here is like we're on a FaceTime call and we're just hanging out. We're just keeping each other company and yeah. You guys, that's it. That's all I got today, is just keeping each other company in a world that sometimes we all feel so alone. It's so important for us to just have a little escape during the day where we feel safe and we feel like we are with somebody. So I hope that I can provide that for my very sparkly, fun, girly, gay, immature closet. You guys, all right, Britney. This was sent to me. Shout out to Steven. He sent me this for the first time. I didn't see this before he sent it through Instagram, so shout out to you, Steven. I saw this and I was like, okay, I'm going to digest this. I'm going to do some research because I just don't know anymore, right? I don't know how to handle a situation like this. Now, Britney Spears was seen leaving a wine bar with a champagne flute in hand before driving off, okay? Now, it is being reported that it was a very distressing moment, okay? This is the way it's being spoken about. A full-faced Britney shocks the world, all right? First of all, full-faced, I mean, it says, on Tuesday, November 18th, the Princess of Pop was spotted leaving a Stonehouse Wine Bar in Los Angeles with a full champagne flute in her hand. Of course, this was obtained by the Daily Mail. I don't know how the Daily Mail just knows exactly when to go and to catch Britney. I mean, I don't know if they put an air tag on her. I don't know what in the crazy, but there has to be somebody in her life who keeps setting her up in these moments, because somehow, some way, the Daily Mail always knows that Britney Spears is going to show up at some point, which seriously freaks me out. I mean, imagine, like, you know, the times I go to the damn Cheesecake Factory, I cannot imagine coming out of the Cheesecake Factory, you know, bloated like Octomom and just wanting to go and lay down in my house, and then paparazzi catch me, and, you know, I mean, my double chin is double chinning, my stomach is stomaching, my anxiety is anxietying, my mental health is mental healthing. I mean, I'm just like trying to make it at the Grove, you know what I mean? So this sucks. I mean, it's like, seriously, she is a prisoner, okay? It's like the Hunger Games when it comes to Miss Britney Spears. Well, listen, this is very, very stressing. It says here that a staff member escorted the singer to her vehicle, and onlookers told the outlet he helped her get her belongings into her BMW before she drove off. However, the Toxic Hitmakers team told the Daily Mail that she wasn't consuming alcohol amid her visit to the restaurant. Meanwhile, sources described the situation as very distressing. I don't know what's so distressing. It's really a nightmare knowing that things are happening that might put her in danger, the source remarked. There's absolutely nothing we can do to help her. Okay, so I'm just gonna, you know, I thought about it since yesterday, and I'm like, okay, you know, first thing, and I'll be very honest, I'm like, first thing is, like, how can I defend Britney in this? Because that's my first instinct. You guys know me. I love Britney. I will always want to support Britney. But I just feel like, why Britney, girl? Why, honey? You know, just a couple weeks ago, everyone was having an issue with you because you were allegedly driving bizarrely in the street, and that, you know, you were on alleged substances, and you were drunk, and you were this and you were that. And so that finally died down, and now you come and you do this. I mean, grant you, you know, it is not illegal to have 1 or 2 glasses of wine when you drive. So, you know, that's okay. But because the narrative is out there, I just feel like you should do things to kind of not provoke this media circus. Do you know what I mean? So Britney just posted a video, which I'll play for you in a second, and wrote, "No, not bitter at all. First time in a spa. I could have gone 5 years ago, but I'm stubborn as hell in my pride. After that many years, I said, fuck that. But then you all know this angel. Here I go to this lovely spa, and a pap gets paid off a bad pic of Miss Spears. Not a fair deal at all, if you ask me. Oh well, Thailand next, please." So basically, she is talking about this specific pictures that came out. And I guess it's not just a wine bar. I'm guessing it's also a spa. So let's watch her video, and then I'm going to tell you guys what it is.
This is my first time to be in like a real treatment spa. Like, look at all these gadgets up here. Like insane, right? Is that a spaceship? We're in Venus, Mars, Pluto. What galaxy? Is this the world? Hi my friends. Hello. It's exquisite, right? This is the rain. And this is like a baby bed right here. This is so incredibly beautiful. If I lay like this, you can see my perspective. Oh, hello. So the feet. I raise them up. We're babies. They're babies. They're mamas and daddies. Let's go together. Let's push our floor way back. Wow, and rain comes down and it elevates my body. It's so beautiful. Now I just want to go have that wax dream too. I'll jump into all the wax. Remember that dream? Can you imagine? All getting into wax and all holding each other's hands in heaven and laughing and being silly and not taking each other seriously anymore and just igniting the feeling to love and everything that ever hurt you before. The pain and the confusion of the devil and all of it disappears, all of it. There's an understanding of love. It's just a dream. It's just a wish it doesn't exist. Because unfortunately, cruelty wins in this world.
Well, there is a spa right next door to the wine house. It is called Spa Relies. I don't know if I'm saying it right, girl, but they have all types of spas. And I did call the restaurant, but unfortunately they did not respond. And I tried to get a hold of the spa, but they also did not respond. Okay, you guys, so I just called the spa. And look at me doing literal Dora the Explorer work here. So I just called the spa and I was like, hi, I'm trying to make a reservation. I'm trying to organize my grandmother's birthday and I really want to know, like, I just want a full day of pampering. How can we make it work? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, I kind of want to like, some spa time and then take her to a restaurant and maybe take her to, have a little wine. Guess what she said? That it's all connected, that the winery, restaurant, and spa are all connected. So that is literally proving Britney that she was at a spa and that she maybe got a glass and then left. So to all the haters out there, girl, I got my Dora the Explorer on and you are proven wrong, honey. I did call now. I was like, hi, I'm just trying to call for my grandmother. We're trying to organize her 70th birthday. Oh my God, I'm sorry for lying, girl. But the front desk lady at the spa was so freaking nice. I felt so bad lying, but I'm like, okay, girl, you know what? I'm tired of people talking shit about Britney saying like, oh, she's going from restaurant to restaurant, getting drunk and getting fucked up. No, she went to the spa and got a glass of wine like any other human being would. Okay. All right, let me take my Dora the Explorer ass back to editing. Okay. I don't know who her team is. I don't know anything, but it's obvious, that the world is going to think that she's drinking wine and not apple cider vinegar in a champagne flute. Right? Like, she could be because, hey, listen, I don't drink that much. I only drink when I go party. But when we're like having dinners with like guests over and we have dinner parties and stuff, I never drink. Fun fact, I have I don't remember the name of it, but it's the cider, the apple cider, and it comes like raspberry cider, and it's like $6, and it's sparkly, and it's bubbly. So I have that because I don't like to drink when I'm not partying, right? So like if we're having dinner stuff, I don't drink, bitch. I don't. Like, I want my guests to leave around 12, and I want to be in bed without all the extra side effects of getting drunk. So if I go out party, I drink. If I don't, I don't. So yes, I also put apple cider vinegar on a champagne flute or in a wine glass because I want to feel like I fit in. Here's the thing. Because it's Britney Spears and she's such a big mystery and everything she does is such a humongous mystery because we don't see her that much, right? So any outing for the world is going to be like mysterious and it's going to be like, it's like a Bigfoot spotted, a sighting. And so I understand why anything that has to do with Britney is such a big deal because she never goes out. So I think the words disheveled and distressing and stuff, that's just clickbait words for the article. But if she was coming out and she was getting carried out, you know, like we all do after the clubs, or like, you know, Snooki back in Jersey Shore days, or Lindsay Lohan in 2007, then I could understand the words disheveled and distressing and crazy and drunk and oh my God, you know, fucking, you know, whatever. But she walked out smiling. She walked out happy. An employee of the bar probably walked out because they noticed paparazzi. And yeah, my biggest question is, how did they know she was there? I mean, they probably do have somebody parked 24 hours outside of her gated community, and that's just it. And that is why I'm always 1000% encouraging that she gets a team of drivers, of securities, and people to get her from point A to point B safely, so she can avoid all of this. So when she goes in, she has bodyguards. When she comes out, she has bodyguards. She has a driver. She cannot get shit for that. She can come out drunk as fuck from the restaurant, but if she has a driver and she has bodyguards to protect her, nothing can happen. I'm sure they have a back door. I'm sure they could do umbrellas. They could do so much to help Britney's image, but for some reason they don't do it. And I think that one reason is Britney. I think she doesn't want any kind of spectacle anymore around her, any kind of circus around her. If you watch the Britney Spears For the Record, she was in New York City, and they had to get a double just so paparazzi could follow the double and she could go shopping. And she had to wait in her hotel room for hours so that they can find a double at, like, you know, 5 p.m. on a Friday or something. And it was difficult to find that double. So they had to do all of this just so she can go to a couple stores and go shopping. So, and that's where the infamous "let's make it cooler in here" scene came. So that's the thing. I just feel like it's just unfortunate moments that are cheap shots, but also very bad decisions from Britney and her team not to get her the quality of a team that her power of star has or needs. You know what I mean? So that's all I gotta say. I love you all so much. I'm annoyed because once again she's in, you know, she's just here giving Kevin Federline everything he can want and more, and it just sucks. And yeah, so, you know, her team, instead of saying she didn't drink, her team should fucking hire people, and they need to like make sure she understands who she is and the power she has and the star that she is, that she needs a team, because God forbid something happens and, you know, it could all have been preventable. So love you all. I'm very grateful and thankful for each and every one of you. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.